in our last video, we made the decision that we're getting my knee replacement surgery in Medellin, Colombia. But the soonest we'll have that scheduled is about 2 weeks away. So we are making the best of it. We're leaving the Cali area. We are headed north, and we're gonna do a little zigzagging to show y'all some cool stuff as we drive back towards the city up in Medellin. And our first stop is climbing up out of the valley into these beautiful mountains back into the clouds. And we don't know, we gotta get there and see if it's open, but we think we are headed to a finca, which is a farm for those of you that don't know, where there are lots of really cool birds and maybe some coffee. So let's go see what we can find there. We have got stopped at our first police checkpoint. Let's see how it goes. That went well. We see places all across Colombia called point of control where the police are. We've always been waved through them. We got stopped at that one, but as soon as they saw we weren't a passenger vehicle taking passengers like a tourist vehicle or a share ride type thing, they waved us on. So I think those places are where they just make sure the vans and the cabs and everything are following the COVID protocol. Is that what you think?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because as soon as they found out this was just our vehicle and we were the only ones in it, they smiled, were very nice, and waved us on our way.
Didn't even want our paperwork.
Yeah, so we're good.
One of the things about all these mountains in Colombia is they're so steep, and you can see how the road kind of snakes along the mountain and how steep this valley is. That's Cali off in the far distance, and the other area are houses along the side of the mountain that we just came through. But it's really beautiful here. But even down in the lower parts of these mountains, you can see where there's houses. All right, so this guy has it figured out. So we're out here, stopped at this Mirador, and he's got a little stand here. So we're gonna get some fresh orange juice, squeezed right here. It's about 2,000 Colombian pesos per juice. So we're gonna get two, so it's gonna be a little less than $1 for both of them. And he's also got some snacks and stuff like that. What a beautiful view to have a little roadside business. Gracias, buen día. Bueno. So we pulled over at this little Mirador for the juice. What do you think, Snow?
It is so good.
It took like
fresh squeezed juice from the side of the road.
Yeah, it took like a dozen oranges to make these cups of juice, but it's so sweet and good.
How much was it?
It was 2,000 pesos a piece, so 4,000 pesos. So,
hi, buddy. So, Curt is gonna get out, see about getting some goat cheese. And from the looks of things, I think it's gonna be fresh goat cheese. Hi, buddy. This little goat stand did not have any goat cheese, but it sure had some cute little baby goats.
We didn't have goat milk. You can get goat's milk.
Go slow if you can. So none of them have the cheese?
They have meal.
this road out here is so cool. I don't know if we're gonna be able to capture how cool it really is in the videos we were trying, but just this drive out to this finca is pretty amazing.
And bumpy.
And bumpy. That's okay. Get in there. We're getting closer to the Finca Alejandria, and they have a lot of signs along the way with cool birds on them. We are getting excited. Hopefully we can find some of these bright, pretty, cool birds that we've never seen before. So where we parked here at this finca is literally right next to a row of hummingbird feeders. Our cats are going to flip out today. Look at that. Vanna doesn't know what to do. There's a hummingbird right there. They're going to have a good day.
Some of you have asked why the bird silhouettes in our van. Or maybe you're wondering, why are we getting so excited about all these birds? Before I tell you that, I want you to know that some of these birds you're seeing are endemic to Colombia. And that means this country is the only place where they exist in the wild. And let me tell you, bird enthusiasts from all over the world come to this area right here just to see these rare birds. Now, my love of birds came from my mom and my dad. After they retired, they picked up bird photography. And I can remember them traveling all around the U.S. chasing birds. And of course, they were always showing me these beautiful pictures and sharing the stories. I can always envision the two of them lugging around these giant lenses and pointing them up at the trees or at the wires and taking amazing pictures of birds and wildlife. Now, Snow and I have traveled a lot together, and early in our relationship we did a lot of city vacations. But one year we decided to fly to Costa Rica instead and do an eco tour vacation. And we rented a car and spent our time traveling and touring Costa Rica, looking for quetzals and toucans and monkeys and all sorts of other beautiful birds. And to be honest with you, we just had the times of our lives, and that basically locked in my love for birds right there. Now, you've seen a lot of different colorful birds, but I haven't even showed you the best ones yet. And I'm not going to go through them all, but I want to go through a few that I thought were really cool. So here we go. The first one on the list is the red-headed barbet, and it's found in the highland humid forest of the Andes Mountains. Now you'll notice the beautiful red head, the green back, the yellow underbelly, and then he's got this stout yellow bill, and also around the back of the nape of his neck, the back of his neck there, you can see a white band, and it just makes for a really beautiful bird, especially when the light hits him. Now their diet consists mostly of bananas and other fruits, but the next bird is the emerald toucanet. Now we've seen the emerald toucanet in a lot of countries in Central America, but we love the toucans, and these are a smaller mid-sized toucans. They're a vibrant green color with actually a few different tones to them. They have a little red puff just above the backside of their tail, and then their beak, their bill, is this like rich mahogany color with a little white band around it. And as they bounce around, you can just see some different shades and different colors. And I think these are really striking birds. Just like the others, they're found in the humid highland forests, and they love fruit. Aguacates and bananas are among some of their favorites. The next one is a bird we've also showed you guys before and talked about a little bit. It's one of my favorites, and it's the mott-mott. And of course, it's characterized by its turquoise blue eyebrows and its long two pendulum tails. And to me, it's just a stunning bird. I love the turquoise colors. And also when they perch in a tree, they just have sort of a dignified stature. And they're just a really neat bird. Now the next one up is the multicolored tanager. And this bird right here is endemic to the mountains of Colombia. It's only found in this region right here. And it is also categorized as vulnerable. So it's not endangered, but certainly vulnerable. And if you look at it, it's appropriately named. You can see all the beautiful colors. It's sort of got green wings, and the green wraps around to the crown of his head. He's got a yellow face, a blue underbelly, white on his back, and then he's got a little black dot on his cheeks. So a small bird, but nonetheless really colorful and really unique. Now we had a hard time getting this bird, but I'm glad you were able to see it with us. And I can't complete this segment without talking about hummingbirds. Now there's a hummingbird that's endemic to Colombia that we spotted, and I'll show it to you right here. And to be honest, he looks like a lot of normal hummingbirds that I see, but this one is very, very rare, and this is one of the few places you'll actually be able to see it, film it. But these little guys right here with the pendulum tails and the poofy legs stole my heart. I haven't seen these anyplace else. Snow and I loved watching these and video them as they float around. They're just the most unique hummingbird that I've ever seen. Of course, we see hummingbirds all over, and we saw them all over in the US, Mexico, Central America, and all over on our travels. But we saw some really unique hummingbirds right here at this place.
All right, guys. I was making fun of the kitty cats for flipping out. But look at Curt. There are so many birds here. It is amazing.
Pretty girl, Rachel. Rachel.
Ah, here you go.
We have those. There's mucho en la van.
I'll see.
So we're here in this most beautiful place watching the birds, and they have a little restaurant here, so we're gonna have a little chicken pollo.
Chicken, an enchilada. I'll have a little bit of rice. Curt will eat all of his rice. It's really good, guys.
What an amazing place. We're gonna eat, enjoy, and film some more birds. Although I gotta be honest, we have way overshot so far.
It's all right, though. That just means that we are going to get to find the best shots and share with y'all, so y'all won't have to watch 5 hours of bird footage.
Only 3.
You're gonna get 3 to 5 minutes of really cool birds, guys. All right, so we have told you guys that down here in Colombia, not near as many people speak English, so we're having to step up our studying skills. But we just bumped into some people, one of them from Canada that speaks great English.
Hello, my name is Daniel, and this is my wife, Ms. Bunny.
Ms. Bunny, hello. And they are super nice guys, and as you can see, they're extremely fit. And they have a YouTube channel. Tell us about it.
That's right. So our YouTube channel is in Spanish only, but we do videos of about training, working out. as well as nutrition and some traveling as well.
Guys, I know a bunch of you have been watching my journey over the past 6 months, losing all the weight. And of course we had to do that with just diet because the knee is bad and the pain makes it where I couldn't work out. But the knee replacement is coming and we are about to go on the exercise journey. So y'all go check these guys out, okay? All right, I just saw a critter go down here. I'm sure I'm too late to get him, but I'm gonna try. Let's see here. Look at the size of those leaves. Gee. Gee. Hey, buddy. You getting a good walk? Good boy. So the guy that owns this place is being an amazing host, going too far, too much. He bought our lunch. He's insisting we stay here and sleep here tonight for free, and just being incredibly kind. And look at this beautiful view. The cats are getting their walks, and Kurt's gonna get to go on a walk first thing in the morning, and hopefully he will see the cool critter that I just saw. I Googled him and he's called a tyra. So we'll see. There goes G into the jungle.
You ain't going back to the van, I assure you of that. You don't know my boy.
So they just brought us some fresh Colombian coffee out to the van. They're incredibly nice here, guys. But I think the favorite thing I'm enjoying about resting my knee here in the van is watching Vanna watch all these birds right outside her window. She does not quite know what to do. It's adorable, guys.
So Raul's up early this morning, feeding his, as he says, feeding his niños, or niñas. There's a mott up in that tree.
Cool. Tú, pon veneno.
Okay, sí.
Yo te tengo.
Sí.
Buenos dias, good morning.
Buenos días, buenos días. Viajando por el mundo. La mitad, Curt. La mitad. La mitad.
Bueno,
Contratado.
más.
Ahora sí. Vamos al otro. Curt alimentando aves en Alejandría. Ya.
On the ground?
Algunitos. Algunitos. Perfect.
Acá.
acá?
Sí.
All right, a morning with the birds would not be the same without breakfast. And Raul hooked us up. He's
Raul
going to
is
have
the
breakfast
best
with us.
host ever.
He really is. I mean, everyone around the world, take notice. I have just met the best host in the world. This is, I think, an arepa. I don't know what's in it. Clearly, we have some scrambled eggs, a salchicha, and some queso. We made some coffee this morning. I think Snow's having. Oh, look at this!
Oh, yum. Thank
Perfecto.
you. Perfect. Thank you.
Ah. Gracias. Muchas gracias, Raúl.
Bienvenidos, bienvenidos de todo corazón a Finca Alejandria. Bienvenido.
Gracias.
All right, it's about time for us to leave this beautiful, magical place. Raul has been an amazing host. He has fed us and refuses to let us pay. He let us sleep here last night. This morning, he insisted we use the shower in his house. It was hot water, great pressure. I think we've been invited as special guests. So if you're an overlander, I'm not sure if you'd be able to stay here or not, but it doesn't matter. There's many hotels and restaurants within 10 minutes of here that you could stay at if you're not allowed to stay here overnight and you just really need to come to this place. But Curt is giving Raul a tour of our van. So, and it sounds like he likes it.
Calienta. Es condizo. Condizo. A caliente condizo. Sí, 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 sí. Y... Bana.
Step back a little, Curdy. There you go, perfect.
Okay.
Wow.
Este, with that. No, down. Sí.
Oh.
Oven. Cocina.
Wow.
Cocinar.
Ah.
Todos eléctrico. Para solar. Mucho
Solar.
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 Solar. Mm.
You guys ask us a lot if we ever just want to stay somewhere. And sometimes we run into those kind of places and we do stay for a long time. This was a place that we wanted to stay. And unfortunately, we're on the clock for my knee surgery and we couldn't stay more than one night. But I'm gonna call that my favorite campsite so far on our journey. Magical, amazing, the best host ever. But it's time to hit the road, time to wind this video down. We're headed somewhere else pretty darn cool. We'll see you guys in a few days. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys.